Alright, Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon. Like I promised you, movie 3 of 3 for this Saturday. And this one is 731. This is about the Japanese unit during World War II, or you could say the war anti-fascist war, as it's called in China, and where experiments happened, right? And of course, I watched the movie Dead to Rights, and it isn't the same, story about Unit 731. There is a story about 731 called The Man Under the Sun, and it had 3 sequels, but this is its own movie and about a prison escape and will it occur. And so did I like this film? I thought it was a interesting film. I know it's based off Unit 731. Am I curious if there was actually a planned prison escape? I don't know. There isn't a lot of history about it, so I'm going to have to say there might have been one here and there, but to this extent, I don't know. What's known for this unit is horrific, torturistic things that do occur: burning, stabbings, cutting people up, freezing people, taking their skin off. And is it as graphic as A Man Under the Sun, or The Man Under the Sun, which I haven't seen that one, but I've heard it's almost like banned? No, this one isn't as graphic. Yes, there are graphic scenes of, that torture scene, but this is more of a humanistic story about escaping and connection of what you do in these trying times. It's an interesting one, because I would say some of the tone is off of this film, where it tries to be playful in some of the scenes and in imagination scenes, which it might seem off-putting for some, where you're like, okay, you might die now, but you're having these like fun flying sequences in this, in this prison, if you want to put it that way. But I understand they want to make it some lightheartedness to it, of like, hey, we don't need everything this, horrid or horrific. Also, there are some Japanese characters, especially this one woman character. I feel like it was a little bit too cartoony of her character, what she wants, like with babies and everything. I do feel like that was a little awkward. But overall, I think the movie does what it's supposed to do. Talk about Operation Cherry Blossom and how Japan wasn't just like trying to do experiments to China. It was the Soviet Union, and their main goal was to have plagues all around the world perish. United States, China, and Soviet Union or Russia, at the same time to, plague the world with anthrax and, fleas with mice and everything like that. So that's an interesting lesson that I have learned through Operation Cherry Blossom. I think the movie does its job, but like I said, there are a little bit of odd choices directorially to push the story forward. But saying that, it does prove or shine a light to history that maybe a few people know about outside that region. So there's that. Chase Slacker, the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm known as Bhutontopia. You're Blue Futonians. Thank you for watching. A great day. I'm watch this say tomorrow, week from a month, a year from now. I love every single freaking one of you. Peace and love, peace and love. Except when you call me like, a racist or something, which the Kanye West doc, it's like, okay, you don't like my opinion on a movie, not the guy. I'm watching a movie.